Gosh, I mean, well, you tell me. What is this? I've watched this video, and tell me the circumstances. What is it?
You know, we don't even know. It was the video itself was so crazy that we just put it up online, and then it's kind of just gotten a lot of reaction from there. But and just in our description there, just like it says, like we were just hiking up there looking for some deer that we had seen, and we came across what we thought was a bear in the bushes. And we had actually been standing there for a few minutes watching this bear even before we recorded. That's part of when I was actually trying to get the camera to record, and that's why it's actually pointing at the ground when I turned it on and pointed up there. So we actually been standing there for a while, and then when it stood up and looked at us, we assumed it was a bear all the way up to that point, but when it stood up and looked at us, it was this massive animal. We don't know what it was. I mean, none of us really believe in Bigfoot, so but we've talked about it over and over again since that happened on Monday, and since then, like, all of us are positive that thing wasn't a bear. And it was just a really scary feeling when it stood and looked at us, and we were just, it was almost like it was a fight or flight situation, and we didn't want to stand there and be intimidated by that thing, so we just took off running. So.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting when you watch it. I mean, what you're describing is it stood up and looked at you, and I've watched it a few times. I don't know. Maybe I need to do stop motion or something. What I saw were the arms, you know, that looked like. That's where I thought, you know, because when I was looking at it on the ground, I thought, oh, that's a bear. But then when it started to turn, you could see the arms and. But can you see in the video that it's looking at you, or was that just something you could tell in person?
In person, it definitely turned and looked at us. A lot of people in the Bigfoot community have really been analyzing it, and a lot of people are thinking that it had turned and started moving up the hill away from us. But it definitely did turn and look at us, and it was just a really strong, scary presence staring at us, and it was intimidating. So we just took off running, but. Like you said, that going back and looking at the video, those arms really stuck out there, and that's what a lot of people are crediting as not a bear as well, just the shape of those arms and how big and broad they were. So.
Yeah. Is this what were you doing up there? I mean, you mentioned that you were going up to see deer, but were you camping or hiking or?
Yeah, we were camping. It was me and then three of my siblings. Sorry, me, three of my siblings, and my wife. And we actually went up there last year to go camping, and so we've kind of started to do it as an annual camping trip we were just going to do, and we chose to go Monday just because it's starting to get cold and we haven't been able to go yet, so we figured we'd head up there before it got super cold. So yeah, we were just up there camping. We were actually up at the Little Rock Canyon overlook. We were just camping right in that spot, and just again, we saw some we actually had our cameras out a lot of that day just filming, just for fun, taking videos around the campsite and stuff, just some dumb videos and just some art of the nature and the view from up there and stuff. But then we saw some deer, and we're like, hey, let's go on a hike up towards those deer and get some pictures of them and stuff.
So you're not a Bigfoot guy. You're not you're not a like I've been searching for the Loch Ness monster and Bigfoot all my life.
Right, never have. Even now, like all five of us that were out there. I mean, we've been talking about a lot ever since then. None of us have really ever believed in any kind of Bigfoot or anything. I mean, who really knows about that kind of thing? But
so, what's your theory? What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, that's what we all have all these different ideas about it. But me personally, I don't know. I'm almost positive that thing wasn't a bear. It was just so massive and huge, and just the way it turned and like the broadness and the intensity of it, like it's staring at us. We don't know what that was. I don't know if Bigfoot exists or not, but that was a huge animal, whatever it was. So.
And absolutely not staged. Nothing like that. Nothing. Not your pal in a gorilla suit or anything like that.
We were out. In fact, a lot of people are trying to ask it. A lot of people are asking if it's hoax and stuff, and we had nothing to do with it. And none of our people are like, "Do your friends know where you were camping?" Because people come and scare you, and none of our friends knew, or they knew we were going on a camping trip that night, but no one knew where we were going. We didn't really know where we were going to end up camping, and we had actually hiked away from our campsite up towards those deer up on the hill. And along with that, people are like, well, maybe there's just some guy in a gorilla suit out there scaring people, and we're like, up there right now, I guess it's deer hunting season, so there's tons of hunters everywhere up there, and so we highly doubt that there's anyone up there hiding in a gorilla suit with all these hunters all over the place. So,
Well, we did have a guy up on Ben Lomond up in towards Ogden in a goat suit trying to get close to mountain
I
goats.
saw that. Yeah.
I'm not sure why someone would be in a gorilla suit. It's not like there's a herd of mountain gorillas up there to get close to, or that you'd want to. So you going to go back there next year? You like camping there with your siblings?
Yeah, we actually when we actually took off and ran, and we basically ran straight to the car and left. We actually left a bunch of our camping stuff up there, and so we actually Wednesday night we actually went back up there just to see if any of our camping stuff was still there and stuff. And we actually went back up to that spot, but at that it was already getting pretty dark when we had gotten up there, so we didn't really. We were gonna try to take some pictures and stuff and like see the actual size of it and how big it could be and stuff, but just how dark it was getting, we didn't have an opportunity to do that. But we're probably, I mean, some of us, the girls are kind of worried about going back up there and kind of scared and stuff. But yeah, we'll probably end up heading back up there sometimes. Kind of makes it more exciting of a camping trip even now. So,
do you give us your best guess? How big is this thing? How big did it seem?
You know, we were probably about 50 or 60 feet away from it, and we went back up there on Wednesday, and we had my brother hike up into the bushes and stand up there, and compared to him, he's probably 6 feet tall, and compared to him, it was a good 2 or 3 feet taller than him. So, I mean, I don't know exactly how big it was, but it was pretty massive, whatever it was.